Downing Street has lit up the building with the Israeli flag in support for the country. The UK government has asked all government buildings to do the same. This is from Asian UK TV Instagram page. This is disappointing, but not surprising. I don't understand why anyone feels any need to do something like this. Of course, you can point to political ties and friendships and things like this, but generally, if you think about it, a country which is built on stolen land, which has killed millions of people, including children, babies, women, pregnant women, paramedics who are helping people who are injured, journalists, people who have disabilities, autism, many other things. Soldiers who have raped underage people, and the list goes on and on and on. They use weapons which they shouldn't be used. They shouldn't be using any weapons, but they use weapons which aren't allowed by law, and so many other things. And now the country that you stolen and that you've been terrorizing for the last 70 years has decided to fight back. We're supposed to feel sorry for that Israel, for that apartheid state, for that pseudo country that makes no sense whatsoever. And to make it worse, those coward settlers who've come from other countries, if the country means so much to you and it's a legitimate cause, why don't you stay and fight for it? Why are you running away like it's only a holiday and you leave? You get invited over by these people and you come over knowing that you're going to take over someone else's house, knowing that you're going to put misery into Palestinians, and then when the going gets tough, you leave like a coward. So why should we feel sorry for people like that? Like, what next? Why don't Downing Street put up flags of Russia? Why don't they do that? Or something similar like that? Because it makes zero sense to do for Russia. Same way it makes zero sense for Israel. But of course, the ties that this UK has with Israel is why they're doing it. But they wouldn't put anything to do with Russia. So why are they putting stuff like Israel? And I thought, well, every time people say they're impartial and the police officer says they're impartial and they can't speak on the matters, end of story, you're not impartial. The country has shown you they're not impartial. They support one side. When have you seen a Palestinian flag lit up in the UK? You haven't. And this tells you what you need to know about the stance of the UK in terms of government and things like this. Most people in government are supporting Israel. And when the police officers or anybody else tells you they can't speak, they're impartial, tell them the country has done X, Y, and Z. Does it look like they're impartial? They're not. But unfortunately, this is how it is. Hopefully someone tries to light up or hold a Russian flag, and then when they say, oh, you lit up a building in Ukraine in the Israel flag, what's the difference? They won't have anything to say, but this is how the country is. Hopefully something changes and someone gives us a explanation or a comment why they felt like they needed to do something like this when it doesn't deserve anything like this.